Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to our Void Elf Warlock. Today we go into the Dragon Isles. Thank you guys very much for clicking on the video and joining me here today. I do appreciate it, and I hope you are doing well. Now let's see if I can get on the right boat. I've done this before where I've got on what seems to be the right boat and I've ended up in Borealis. So, yeah, like this is the Kultiran ship. But that's where it's telling me to go. And like, a part of me just doesn't believe it.
We are the shield of the Drakthir.
This is a portal to Darnassus.
The final order that sent us back to our crashes.
And bid his ally Malagos to weave a spell that would put us to sleep under
see,
the
to
guard
Borealis
of his blue
Harbor.
dragons, where we remained.
How am I supposed to know which boat is
abandoned
which?
and forgotten, awakened only when the
Okay,
primalists
we gotta wait for
returned
this.
to break Razagath free.
Go first. Did you ask Nostormu how long we slept? Can't wait to see.
Nearly 20,000 years. While we slumbered, the kingdom of dragons rose and fell. The world was sundered, and the aspects surrendered their power to stop Deathwing.
Then our mission is clear. Whether back on the Dragon Isles, or elsewhere in the lands of Azeroth, the Drakthir must find where we belong.
I thought they had put a portal in so that you didn't have to wait for the boats, but it doesn't seem like it. It's also a little weird that they use the same dock to take you to Borealis or... That's not going to be confusing for anybody, right? No, that'll never be confusing. So in this run of the Dragon Isles, I'm going to be focusing on just leveling up. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pick a zone, and we're going to do like the side quest and whatever campaign quest in that zone. But I'm not going to really follow the campaign order. So if you want to see like an original playthrough of the full campaign with me reading out all the quests, I did that on the Dwarf Shaman, who is now a Draenei Shaman. But yeah, I've read out all the main quests, so if you want to see that, check out the other playlist. I will try to remember to put a link to it in the description below. There we go, there it is, Lightforge Draenei Warlock. I can't wait till we're seeing Eridar Draenei Warlocks running around. That's going to be really cool. Alright, so this should be the Dragon Isles boat. Do they come into the dock pointing different directions? Is that how we can tell? I mean, besides the timer. The timer makes it pretty obvious if you know to click on him.
Explorers!
There we go.
Ah, the rugged dragon scale. All aboard for adventure, my friends. Ah, corkscrews! The boat ruined my perfect shot! I almost had it.
You get lots of pictures in the Dragon Isles, Wolford. Imagine all the ancient wonders we'll be discovering.
I still say we could have crammed into my mole machine and gotten there fast.
I need this guy's backpack for
The
transmog.
Drakthir would rather
I really,
fly
really need a
home
good
than ride
backpack
a
like this
wooden
for
vessel as
transmog.
it drifts upon the
I don't have
waves.
any backpack
But I
transmogs.
pledged to accompany your expedition, so waves it is.
What can I do for you?
Let us share tales of battle.
What do you seek?
Surely one of your airships would be faster than plodding along in this boat.
You really want to fly an airship? into a sky full of dragons, Ensign. Besides, our tight sages are putting in work.
I suppose that is an understandable fear for a flightless creature.
Good day to ya.
Good day to you.
I'm really curious to see how the class feels going from old world stuff into Dragonflight content. I'm hoping that it still feels good. I'm hoping that it's not too jarring.
We will shape our destiny.
Apparently we can do this now. I'll just grab this so our little guy goes away. But I'm gonna untrack it.
Looky there, Wildfeather. A whole new land to explore.
Mountains to climb.
Ruins to delve.
New species to discover. Award-winning photographs to take. Famous dragon autographs to acquire. And flip far above normal resale value.
Focus. Obsidian warders, stay alert on approach.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles, explorers.
Come on, Wildfeather. Off to the next adventure.
I think we'll follow the main questing a little bit here. Eventually we should unlock like a table where we can select where we want to go. At least I feel like it happened that way once.
Let's see what you've got.
Alright, rescue 3 Dragon Scale Expedition members.
Adventure calls, and we will answer.
May your flame
Collect
burn
15
bright.
Primal Proto-Whelp scales.
Have a good one.
We are bound by
And kill
duty.
10 Primal Proto-Drakes.
Fair skies.
Okay, we'll do the
So
main
we'd best
story
keep
stuff here. Like I said, I
moving.
think we have to unlock like a command table type
Rathian
deal.
said he would meet us at the embassy atop the hill.
It may be under attack. If it is, then I will be ready to defend my allies.
like right away, what I'm already sensing is that we're gonna want a lot more AOE. Now that we're in the Dragon Isles, we're gonna want a lot more AOE, which is it's gonna be very different if we have to go that route. Before we get too far, let me turn the music back up. I realize I turned it down in Stormwind, but I would like for us to be able to actually hear it. People have told me some good things about the Dragonflight music, but what I realize is I don't really remember any of it. I kind of feel like you maybe don't spend enough time in each zone for the music to like fully imprint unless you like kind of grind at endgame and world quest and stuff. You know, right away here, we come face to face with the most evident difference between like more classic era content and then modern content is look at the mob density. Just look at the absolute mob density. It's designed to either be like AoE pulled or just ran through or flown over and ignored. Very, very different feel than the zones we've been questing through so far. And it does make me want to take a look at the more AoE side of our destruction tree.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Syndrax.
What adventure? Well met! See you at the next adventure! Adventure calls, and we will answer.
Yes, I had expected Major Domo Solistra and Rathian to be here by now. But I am honored to be the one to welcome you to the Dragon Isles. On my first real assignment, no less. What good fortune.
The Obsidian Warders stand proud.
Ready to serve. Please enjoy your time here. It was nice to meet you.
Here we go. Review the scouting map to choose an area within the Dragon Isles to support.
I'm always here to
I
help.
think that's the way I want to go this time around. I want to go to the Azure span. I feel like of all the zones, I kind of spent the least amount of time here. Maybe between here and Theldraszus, like least amount of time, but I think I'm more interested in seeing stuff over in the Azure span. So that is where we're going to head. And I think we have dragon riding right away, don't we? I'm pretty sure. What professions do we want to do? I think we want to do tailoring and maybe enchanting? I've never really been much of an enchanter, honestly. I don't even know how modern enchanting really works. Let's see.
My goods are exquisite. You will not find a better bargain.
Alright, let's take them and then I will look at them
Surviving means being
eventually
resourceful.
here. If we go to tailoring... Alright, at some point we will take a look at that stuff. Let's look at our dragon riding mounts. And see if we can figure that out. All right. And that is all we can do there for now. It got us up to 4 vigor, which is going to be better than 3. Is that going to get us like very far towards where we need to go? I doubt it. I doubt it's going to get us all the way down here. Especially considering where we're starting, but we'll see how far we get. Let's just go straight up for now. And then we'll try to build like a little bit of momentum on the way down.
The Nokud Centaur attacked Clan Shakar's lands while our backs were turned. Help us strike back against them and their vile primalist allies.
We actually might make it. This might be one of my best, like, dragon riding attempts yet as far as getting across the map.
Disturbed. We must help them return to their rest.
Fancy meeting you here.
You think we will find anyone here who can help our efforts in the Azure span?
I'm sure an adventurer will come by. This place should be crawling with them.
Alright, meet Gianna of the Blessed Ones within Azure Span. Greetings, Rambles. Pakina and I are here on behalf of the Kirin Tor looking for aid. The Kirin Tor are working to safeguard the wild arcane magic located all through the Azure Span. Caligos, the aspect of the blue Dragonflight, and one of our leaders, needs aid in reclaiming the Azure Oathstone as well.
Keep a keen Lania can help.
Yeah, we read all the main quests. I might grab a bunch of the side quests while we level up here too.
How many more adventurers should we find?
Maybe 3 or 4 more.
Recover flyers from Fork River and Meddlesome Goats.
For any task.
Time is money, friend.
And speak with Asley to learn about filling crafting orders. Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Tell me about the crafting orders.
If you ever need anything. Have a good one.
I guess that was for profession equipment. I am going to go ahead and set my Hearthstone here because I don't know. Let's see. It is set in the hinterlands.
I have something for you. You have my gratitude. Need supplies? My goods will serve you well.
I am sorry, but I do not know how to do this, fishing. Can it not wait?
Right. If you all insist on examining fish for this essence, then the least you can do is help me catch more. Let's speak again soon. Oh, may your nets always be full.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna need to have like more action bars, which I really hate how it looks when you have more than 2 rows of action bars, but the game gives you so many abilities now, and even ones that you don't use a lot, you kind of need to have some visibility on. And so yeah, unfortunately, oh Jesus, there we go. Yeah. It's too many buttons. So let's move a couple things around. I don't need that, actually. We don't have that ability. Tailoring. Do we need a fishing rod? We don't need a fishing rod at all. That's interesting.
Good catch!
Now the music here is really good.
Have you fished much before?
Let me know if the music volume or anything else needs to be adjusted for the sound, guys.
That should do it. I've got 5 myself. Gladia, how many do you have?
1.
This is plenty to bring back to Iskara. You both have my thanks.
Well met.
Greetings, I am Miva Star-Eye and I'm conducting arcane investigations in the area. God, the voice acting is so obtrusive the way they handle their scenes. I like their little dialogues and stuff, but I hate how, like, the dialogues fire off so long after you've turned in the quest. You've moved on to the next thing, and then suddenly behind you, the characters are talking. I just wish there was a better way to handle those little scenes. So you could actually enjoy them and not walk away, start reading the next quest, and like feel like you're talking over the VA. Let's see, the Azure span has magic all around it. Some of it is benign, while some can be quite dangerous. I've been tasked with ensuring no arcane energies reside in anything near the Tuskar.
Go in peace.
Okay. It looks like we're searching out like specific objects. It says unassuming flask examined. Here we go.
Settle down.
Very subtle.
Greetings. Be careful. Goodbye.
Oh, the day just became more interesting.
How may I aid you? May the eternal sun shine above you.
Who speaks before me?
If you are going to be amongst the Tuskar, you would do well to lend a hand. As of late, a beast we call Gorger has been making its home nearby. More of its kind seem to be mitigating or migrating to the area. This is something we can take advantage of. Kill a Gorger and bring me its horns.
Oh, bring more tales when next we meet.
I hope you guys don't mind if I spend a little bit of time kind of running around on the ground a bit. And actually trying to take in the scenery. What I found in my previous playthrough was that I would hop on the dragon from like point to point, even if it were only like less than 100 yards. And when you do that, sometimes you don't get to see the scenery or the world that's been crafted for us. So I'm gonna try to keep like the dragon riding hopping to a minimum and just use it when we're actually trying to travel somewhere, you know? This guy is actually really beefy for whatever reason.
Well now, you're certainly different.
Camp Antonitis. Nice.
I'm getting a bit concerned. We haven't heard back from the patrol up at Ronin's Shield. The Kirin Tor welcomes you.
Some of these I might let roll because I don't remember. Oh, okay, I do remember this.
This land is full of curiosities.
The waters flow again. May the waters protect you.
It's good to see you. Be cautious. This land is teeming with magic.
Go with the aspects.
We just need to hold them off a little longer. Caligo should be here soon.
I'll shield you for as long as I can. Take those drakes down! Fine work. Hold though. More primalists are coming. Fall back. We'll set up defensive positions. I'll shield you for as long as I can. Take those drakes down. Fine work. Hold though. More primalists are coming.
Oh god, how many times do I have to do it?
Fall back.
Do I just have to stay here until he finishes his roleplay? Oh god.
The Kirin Tor shall
Yeah, I had to
not
stay here till he
fall to
finished his
these
roleplay.
monsters. I must return to the archives. Send help when you can. The Azure Oathstone is proving difficult to reclaim.
I need to fend off the primalists to the east. It may fall on you to aid Caligos' adventure.
How are you, traveler? If you see anything remarkable, let me know.
There we go, our first piece of Dragonflight gear. It looks okay.
The magic here is older than humanity itself. We'll handle what remains of the primalists to the east. I'm counting on you to aid Caligos' adventure.
This is the in case Khadgar isn't available, bring this package. We've got one more left. Here it is. Come back if you need anything else.
Alright, let's check out the side quest here before we move on. Wanted Frigelis. Previously a cherished plaything of Malagos, the elemental Frigelis suffered from his master's neglect. While this once happy settlement crumbled apace, the churlish and playful creature grew warped and twisted by the evils that plagued this land. Sounds bad. Yeah, the only place I really did a lot of side questing, I think, was the Onaran Plains.
Welcome.
You look like a willing and able adventurer. How would you like to help out the Dragonscale expedition? We've got ourselves a lovely camp in the middle of a nice bit of wilderness. There's plenty for you to do if you'd like to take the trip over.
Be good.
Yes. I would like to do that.
You'll find nothing better in the Isles.
Tending the Forge. If you're looking for an instructor, I'm sorry to say, you're not an apprentice. My apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Custodian Venegos, one of the caretakers of these ruins. More specifically, the task of restoring this workspace to its former glory has fallen upon my very tired shoulders.
You'll find nothing
We are going to help him out.
Isles.
We're looking for 8 Hornswog hide scraps and 12 dormant embercorns. cones, even. They have so much beautiful wilderness that I sometimes wish the quest would take us a little bit far away from the quest hub. Like, I'd like to do the quest objective not, like, within sight of the NPC that gave it to me.
Yours are of the finest quality.
Alright, so this side quest actually chained into another one.
How are you?
Custodian Synagos and I were just discussing the impact that the Primalist attack has had on the plans to assault the Cobalt Embassy, and I had an idea. Take my wine and empower their weapons.
To steal from my crucible!
Oh god, Fyrak, please stop.
I am coming for you, little worms!
Weird.
You will perish in flames!
There he is. I don't know how this is going to impact us. We need to empower 6 of the defenders and turn in at the forge.
My wares are of the finest quality. I am always at your service. Your needs can be met here. The Isles hold many wonders.
Maybe it's time to start going into the AoE side of things a little bit, I'm not sure. Like, dealing more damage with Rain of Fire could just be good. Let's do that for now. Oh god, Fyrak is here.
Hey there. See you around.
Nothing breaks up some like nice chill questing like Fyrak flying overhead.
Good fortune.
Before we do this, which I think is going to be like a ride of some kind, I want to go do the Cobalt assembly stuff. See what that's about.
The magic surrounding this area has gone wild. This untamed instability is a threat to our allies. Do what you can to restore order.
Finest goods in the Isles. Your needs can be met here.
Welcome to the Assembly. We could use your aid. The Sundered Flame have taken control over most of the Cobalt Assembly. Please help us in this fight against them. Our numbers are small, but there are a few things we can do to aid you.
May we trade again?
I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole here, but it might be okay.
The widest selection anywhere.
My wares are of the finest quality.
Yeah, I have no idea what this stuff is. Okay.
I am always. You'll find nothing better in
Once we have more control over the Cobalt Assembly, we'll be able to better support our allies.
May we trade again?
Okay. I mean, so this is a world quest. Don't think we need to work on that right now. So that was just to get us over here, so if we wanted to do this, we could. I've never really understood what this area was really about, or what the purpose of it was. Maybe it was something that you did in 10.0. I'm not sure. Let's... Oh, I wish I... Maybe we come back down here and talk to Nessingwary.
You can't beat the smell of fresh pine in a breeze.
What's on?
See you soon.
Alright, this is going to be an interesting place to quest out of. I don't think I've seen a lot of this area. I also don't think I've seen these areas over here to the northeast. But I think this is going to be a good point for us to set our Hearthstone and take a break for today, guys. I'm enjoying this area a lot. I think I'm going to continue to enjoy it as long as I kind of keep my boots on the ground and like appreciate the beautiful scenery and the music and take our time a little bit with doing some of the side quests. Besides the mob density being like obviously increased from the old world zones we've been doing previously, the combat feels the same. I don't feel like there was a big uptick or a big upspike in difficulty with the enemy HP or the enemy attack power. So it was a pretty good transition from like leveling content into new content, and I kind of talked about this the other day on the stream, is that I feel like of all the MMOs currently out, World of Warcraft retail does the best at giving you like the expected power curve, where like as you're leveling through content, the content is going to be almost as challenging solo as it's always going to be. You know, it starts off a little easier, but by the time you're in the level 20s and 30s, you're kind of used to your rotation, and there's not a big change in what you have to do to kill stuff once you get into Dragonflight. Whereas some games like I know Guild Wars 2 has a big change to the difficulty in combat once you hit like level 80. WoW isn't like that still. It has a really good leveling curve. I didn't feel like getting to Dragonflight took too long. I feel like we're already progressing pretty smoothly. And there are probably more efficient ways to level. Like if you just wanted to level up as quick as you could, you'd probably just do the MSQ. You know what I mean? I want to see some stuff along the way and check out some of the side quests, so we might level a little bit more slowly. But yeah, I'm really enjoying my time. I'm really happy to be in Dragonflight content. Thank you guys for being here for it. I really appreciate it. And as always, take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.